Good morning. I hope you're ready for a fabulous day. My name is Christy Schell, and I have been tasked to, actually I'm really honored to be here to facilitate for you today and to help you really work through several things that your director has tasked me with. So there's a few things. There's three real goals. One is to celebrate the successes that you've had over the last few years. Gosh, I'm sorry, few years. The second is to really think about how we can utilize this group as a support system. And the third is to create a new customer service initiative for your group. Now, as the Grand Lake Health practices, the transition that you've been through from being individual practices doctors run to going into a hospital system as the office and practice managers. So you're going from being a part of the team working for the doctor now to running the team as if it's your own practice and being equal with the doctor. And so I know that you have had a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, and a lot of successes. And so for just a minute, I want you to take a moment and really think about, over the last year and a half, if you've been going through this process, where have you been successful? Really, really think about the task and the goals. And if you would, just turn to your neighbor and just talk about one thing that you think that you've been incredibly successful on and that you're incredibly proud of. So, just one more time to think about that, to really understand and think about where have you been successful in the last year, okay? Where have you had an obstacle that you had to overcome? You created a change, and what is the outcome and the success of that? So you're going to just share that with your partner one-on-one. And the idea of this is to really give you some focus about what you're doing well and how we can continue to do that as we go into this next initiative. Okay? So really think about that. Spend some time just talking if you would. All right. Give yourselves about 30 more seconds, please. So I'm interested to know, excuse me if I could have your attention, I'm interested to know if, how many people in the room, your partner's story sounded similar to yours? How many people in the room had a similar story to the people? Yeah? How many were surprised by the things that the other person said? Okay, good. Well, I want you to just kind of internalize that for just a few minutes and think about where that success really helped you to become and move forward into this initiative. So basically, we have two goals. One is to kind of look at you as a team. And part of this, what we just did, was to give you some time to kind of connect with each other and talk about some of the successes and maybe things that other people might be going through. The other part is to really think about this goal setting of the customer service. I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. The customer service aspect of improving the customer service plan. And so as we go through, just kind of keep those things in mind and see if those keep coming back to sneak up on you, okay? So, okay, so I'm cutting for a minute. So we would go through basically objectives, and these are the objectives that we would have created, just so you all have. Get to know each other, energize yourselves, standardize customer service, support each other, elevate the customer service priorities, and create a plan. Okay, so these are the things that we have co-created. Okay, and so now, let's look at the agenda. Okay, so the first section that we're going to go over is this, just to understand the foundation. So we're going to work through this process of why we need to work together, the qualities of great teams, okay? Establishing team guidelines and holding self and others accountable. And of course, we're going to match these with those, as we talked about yesterday. The other piece, though, and probably the more product outcome piece, is going to be this improvement customer service plan. So we're going to look at the shared vision of customer service and define that, what that is for this group. Customer service today. So we're going to talk about the events that need to happen, what are the needs of the customer, and the improvements that need to happen. Prioritize and talk about what are the bold steps that come out of this prioritization, and then create those into implementation or action plans. Okay? So when you walk away, you should have a support system that's really there to kind of support you, and you're going to walk out of here with an implementation plan for increasing the customer service. All right? So I'm going to skip through this section, okay? There's a lot. This is a multi-day program. Skip through this section, and we're going to come to this, okay? So now now that we have really defined what your team foundations are, the guidelines and the ways that you're accountable to each other, and how you really want to support each other in this next shift of organizational change that you're driving, I really want you to, we're going to take that and apply those ideas to creating the shared plan together for the customer service, okay? And so in that, what I need you to do is this. Just for a minute, I want you to shut your eyes, okay? And I want you to think about the last great customer service experience you had. Maybe it was on vacation. Maybe it was at a doctor's office. Maybe it was at a restaurant that you went to. Okay? Think about that. And as you think about that, I want you to, we're going to share those at your table. And I did that backwards. And we're going to share those at your table. And what will happen is that I want you to share this at your table and define what those qualities are. I'm sorry, can I start over with that? Quit sleeping. I'm sorry. So in a minute, we're going to have you actually visualize your great customer service experience that you went through. I am so sorry. Yeah, really. Your great customer service experiences that you've been through. Okay, I really want you to think about those in just a minute. And then we're going to have you share those with your table. And then I'm going to have each team come to the flip charts and really define what are the qualities or what are the shared qualities of those customer service experiences that you have. And then out of those, we're going to discern some shared qualifications of what high customer service in this industry looks like. Okay? So if you would, now, if you would, go ahead and close your eyes. Think about the last high-quality customer experience you had. Again, so it could be vacation, it could have been a restaurant, it could have been a hotel experience, it could have been right at your own fast food restaurant. Okay? And I want you to, once you've started to think about that, now at your table, if you would, you're going to share that experience. I need the person who has the longest last name, okay, to be the team leader, and the person to their left to scribe for this, okay? So if you would, I'm going to actually have you come up there, share your story first, and then come on up and let's share some qualities. Okay, I'm going to cut you off just a little bit. Can I have your attention, please? I'm going to cut you off just a little bit. All right, if I can have everybody's attention, all right. So at your table, you've collected some thoughts. And actually, just in the event of time, I'm going to take the opportunity to scribe some of those qualities together. Now, if you would, so think about those common qualities to those experiences that you shared. What are the common qualities to those experiences that you shared? And so just call them out for me, please.
Innovation.
Okay.
Genuine.
Hold on just a second. Okay. Innovation. What were the other ones? Care?
Genuine care.
Genuine care.
Solution focus.
Huh? Empathy? Nice.
Somebody over there said proactive.
Thank you. And okay.
Above and beyond. Questioning to find out what you needed.
Okay. All right. Let's hold on to those for just a second. Questioning, what was the last piece of that?
To find out what you needed.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So let's go back to these a little bit. Tell me a little bit about innovation. When you were talking about that, what were the pieces?
They tried one thing, it didn't work to solve my problem, and so they tried another thing.
Okay.
They tried different things until they found a way to help me.
Okay. How would you oh,
Yeah, they tried ways.
they tried. Okay, thank you.
Until found ways.
Okay. All right, good. Continued care. I know that's not accurate.
Genuine.
Genuine care. Genuine. Sorry. I'm done. That's
My
good.
conversation was that the people we encountered were very gracious, naturally.
Mhm.
No hidden agenda.
They seemed to
Right.
do it because they wanted to.
Okay. Okay.
It wasn't their job. It wasn't just because of their job. They wanted to.
They wanted to help. I wanted to get Jenny. What did you say also?
Genuine.
Okay. So
Oh, gracious.
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 We have a lot of adjectives over here.
Nice. Okay. Nice. What else? Solution focused. What is that one?
Well, in the scenario that we were talking about, there were the repeated attempts to try to solve the problem, but never was the person ever defeated. It was like, I'm going to solve this, and I'm going to solve it for you now, and you're going to be taken care of.
Okay. So,
Commitment to that.
oh, good.
And I just knew that we weren't going to fail. There was going to be success after they would be successful.
All right. Good. Excellent. Empathy. Yes.
They cared.
Yeah.
They really cared.
They really cared. Good. All right, we're getting ready to wrap up here. So in our next session, what we're going to do after lunch is we're going to take this and move it into actual aligned, defined qualities of what you think customer care should look like